All right. Hot fun in the summertime. It's Turned Up Tuesday, y'all. And I hope you got your heat turned up. Check the music. That's what we want. Hot fun in the summertime, Lord, please. Anyway, Turned Up Tuesday. Yay, with Big Franny Mae. So this week's turned upness is going to be just some stories I found in the news that I think, we all should be a little turned up about. Or, I got a little turned up about. And I wanted to share it with you, all right? And you know how I feel about Turned Up Tuesday. Ain't turned up unless you have some tequila. So let me have a sip of that. Say yay for me. All right. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to start low and get, turned up. All right. So the first story is on a global nature. I have 3 stories I want to share on a global nature. The first one is about the French Prime Minister who was caught cheating on his longtime companion. The first lady is not actually his wife. It is just a longtime companion. He was caught cheating on her with an actress. A French magazine disclosed the pictures and stuff. I guess like a kind of People type magazine or Inquirer type magazine. And they, ran with the story. The thing about it is, okay, number one, the French who are reacting that they did interview felt like it was no big deal. He has his right to privacy. The thing that I find interesting is, number one, she's the first lady. He moved her into the National House or whatever their version of the White House. He's not even married to her, but they gave her the title of First Lady. You know that would not go down over here, number one, okay? You have to be married even if your marriage is a lie. Or even if your wife is the real president, I guess that's Reagan era. Anyway, so she's the First Lady. She hears about the affair, immediately checks herself in the hospital because, oh my God, I'm about to lose my spot. So she has been in the hospital ever since. He has a big Washington dinner that everyone's going to be from around the world going to be in, I think, next month. Everyone's coming to Washington for some type of state dinner. He had his party is already not happy because he hasn't made any inroads with, the employment or whatever their issues are over there. He had his little interview. The first question is, bam, about the affair. He made a statement and, said, I feel like private issues should be private. The next question was, okay, well, when you go to the state dinner in Washington, who will you be taking? He said with his fly ass, on the matter of the First Lady, that will be decided upon my leaving, I guess, or whatever. I find that kind of funny, and I'm a little turned up about that because, wow, you can do that. That's the thing. Next story. All right. The next story is really really a little bit more serious. It is a lot serious. It is about the Italian Minister of Integration, Cecile Kyenge. She's a Congolese woman. And since her being nominated or taking this job, being elected into this job, she wasn't elected, she was appointed. Since her being appointed, she's been the target of a lot of hate, period. There's no other word to say for what it is, hate. She's been at public speakings and they threw bananas at her. The last incident is a right-wing politician, because it's the right. The right over there are just wilding out because this is a black woman and they're not happy about it. So the last thing was this right-wing politician shows up to Parliament in blackface. And because he's just can't understand why this black woman even exists, I guess, in their political system. He feels that she favors negritude. She apparently gave a big some kind of relief to their immigrants. of which are apparently a lot of African descent. And he decided he would go to Parliament in blackface to tell everyone that all Italians should do this because, like I said, she favors nigritude, and in order for you to get some money from Italy, you should be in blackface. Again, my thing is, really, I mean, are we as a black woman, or as as a black woman, and even as a human being, are black people really that frightening to white people? Are we is it the melanin? What is it that makes you just lose it? I can't understand. My third story from the global view is Nigeria. Nigeria is hunting down and prosecuting homosexuals. They passed their president, check his name out, Good Luck Jonathan. You think with a name like Good Luck Jonathan, which is Good Luck John, which means John is a freaking universal name for somebody that frequents the hell ass word I'm looking for. A prostitute. No. But his name is Good Luck Jonathan. He passed this law, anti-homosexual law. It's already against Islamic law. And now they rounded up 11 people, had them sign confessions, beat and tortured them to give up more names. They got up to like 38 people and decided to release that they got more names, and they are hunting up to 168 people. This is the last number I heard. 168 people on suspected homosexuality. This is really something to be turned up about, because it's not even about sex or what your sexual preference. It is human rights. Are you freaking kidding me? And all of this, I bring these things out because on a global level, humanity is breaking down to its lowest common denominator. I mean, forget the fact that I already think that we're gonna have a zombie apocalypse and really gonna have to fight everybody just on that level. But before we get there, we're fighting each other for things that are our God-given right. I can be black. I was born that way. What is the problem? I can be gay. I was born that way. What is the problem? So I'm turned up about that, and I think that you should be too. That's my opinion. Now let me break it down on a more on something closer to home. I recently read that Passaic County, New Jersey, Wildwood, more specifically, made a ban on sagging pants. And the first time offender, you can't be in a boardwalk with it. The first time offense, you will get a $25 fine. Second offense, you can get a fine up to $200. I don't like saggy pants. I don't want to see nobody nasty ass drawers. I don't want to see your clean drawers. I don't want to see your designer drawers. I don't want to see your ass. It's true. Should we make a law to ban that? No, because from there, where does it end? It'll end with, it'll start there and keep going to people with natural hair, people with fuzzy hats, people with big earrings. I think that it is a inch that'll give them a mile. You cannot legislate what people wear. You cannot legislate against it. I feel it's okay for women to be topless in New York City. I know, because I saw some topless women last summer. I wonder if I can see some tonight when I go out. I'm not going out. I'm lying. But, it's okay to be topless. So if you want to sag your little dirty jeans and show your little nasty jeans, we don't like it. No, I don't like it. But I don't think that anyone has the right to legislate what you should wear. Let me see what else is. I have one other thing I wanted to talk about, and that was Avante. The poor little autistic boy who went missing after school, and they have said that they found his remains. My heart goes out to the family. I am definitely devastated. I was hoping I didn't hear that this story ended this way. And I'm turned up about it because I just want to say that we are each other's keepers. We are our children should be protected by all of us. And we can't protect everyone's children because we got ratchet mothers who, if you check their kids, they're going to want to fight you. So we need to figure out how we all can come together. All of these stories are all about human nature and human lives. All of these stories. Do I care if a French prime minister cheats on a first lady with an actress? Not too much, unless unless that's gonna affect legislation. I don't care. Should you be worried if all your uh politicians are of one hue? As a black woman, I'm gonna say yeah, because I it's wrong, but that's how I feel. I'm gonna need to see some black people somewhere. And legislating against homosexuality. Homosexuality is not a thing that people pick to do, other than them chicks that are gay during Gay Pride Week in New York City because AGs like to spend money on them. I don't know. Sorry, AGs. I'm not judging y'all. I'm just saying. No, stop doing that. But I'm just turned up. I also wanted to finish up and say this may or may not be one of the last Turned Up Tuesdays. I don't know that it's going to be a weekly thing. I can't get turned up every week. I try. I got my tequila, you know, because you can't be turned up without tequila. And I will bring it to you as things turn me up. I will make one. I'm not going to promise you every week because I'm not. And plus, some other of my personalities want to do a show. So yeah, wow, yeah, because I did say other personalities because it's mad of us here. So DJ, cue my music. I'm turned up. Did I touch on everything I wanted to touch on? I think I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking at my notes. I think that I did. Yeah, I talked about Passaic. Yeah, DJ, cue my music. Thank you. And it's been Turned Up Tuesday with Big Freddie May. Love you, lovelies. Hey, wait. I'm going to sing a little bit. Wait, hold on. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Those summer days, please come. And I'm out. Oh, wait.